Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tamur, and this is my channel, The Cloud Security Guy. And in today's video, I want to answer a question. And this is the question I'm getting asked the most on LinkedIn, which is why is it so hard to find a cybersecurity job right now? A lot of people are reaching out to me and they ask the same question, right? I mean, it's very depressing when you hear from people who have been in the industry for they've been trying and they've applied to hundreds and hundreds of jobs, but they've only heard back from maybe like a handful, 10 or 12 jobs they've heard back from after applying to like hundreds of thousands of jobs. And these people are very eager to get into the cybersecurity job market and prove their skills, but they're not getting the chance. And I don't like blame their frustration and why they're angry, because you keep hearing about how hot cybersecurity is and how much shortages there are in cybersecurity. But the reality is something much more different in the market. A single, I guess, cybersecurity job, you might get hundreds to thousands of job applicants in a single day. And out of that, only a handful will make it to the interview stage. They'll get screened out. And out of that, if you get selected, you might have to do multiple rounds of interviews only to be rejected at the final stage, right? And the timelines are getting longer and longer. So for a single cybersecurity job interview, you might have like weeks and months stretching out multiple job interviews, 4 and 5 like rounds of interviews, right? And there are many reasons for this. But first things first, I want to stress that it's not your fault. Okay. The job market is very bad right now. It's not like you don't have the skills or there's something wrong with you. The job market is very bad. And this is what I want to talk about in this video. Why is it so hard? And what you can do about it. Like, what are the things within your control which you can do to increase your chances? So before we move on, please do like and subscribe to this channel. I talk on a weekly basis about things like cloud security, AI, and cybersecurity career advice. So please do like and share this video if you found it useful. So let's talk about why the job market is bad right now. So the first reason is the impact of layoffs. And I think enough has been already been talked about this in many, many videos. I've talked about it also. There have been thousands of layoffs that have happened these last couple of years, and that spillover has happened to cybersecurity also. Because now you have thousands of people, talented people on the market who are applying for every job under the sun, right? And that makes every cybersecurity job really contested for. So one job will have thousands of people applying for it, and you really need to stand out. Apart from the people who've been laid off, and the people who want to transition, you also have newcomers joining the industry. So it's becoming every job has a lot of competition now. And so that is the first reason. The second reason is the balance of power has shifted towards the employer. If you remember a few years back, the great resignation was there, right? People were saying the great resignation, people were leaving jobs and getting jobs like within days, they were landing another job, right? And there was so much competition for like so much demand for jobs. People were changing jobs left and right and getting like 50-40% increases every time. Those days are gone, unfortunately. Cybersecurity employers can afford to be very choosy right now, given the number of supply that is there, right? The amount of talented people they have access to. And another thing is a lot of people have let go of their people in their HR departments. So this means that people outside HR are now involved, including higher ups and whose calendars are very blocked, their schedules are very filled. And this has led to a slowdown of hiring processes. That's why you have so much delays within hiring interviews. And the third reason is the AI effect. Now, the AI effect, I'm not talking about AI taking away cybersecurity jobs here, please. I'm not talking about that. So unlike content writing or customer service, AI has not yet displaced or removed entry-level cybersecurity jobs at a very large scale, although it will happen in a few years. But AI has leveled the playing field when it comes to improving your CV, improving your LinkedIn. Previously, if you had a good, well-written resume in LinkedIn, you would stand out. But now with things like ChatGPT, most job seekers can clean up their profile and optimize it, right? Very easily. This makes standing out with just a good resume very difficult. So these were the three things I wanted to talk about. One is the layoffs. The second one was the balance of power shifting again towards the employer. And the third was the AI effect. The effect that AI has. I'm not talking about replacing people, but how people can easily optimize their CVs, optimize their LinkedIn, which makes standing out much more difficult. So these were the reasons, in my opinion. And you're free to disagree and say, no, you're completely wrong here. But these were the reasons I think which have made looking for cybersecurity jobs so difficult. Okay, now we know the reasons. What to do about it, how to succeed in this crazy job market. The first step is to be realistic. Okay. Even with people saying the cybersecurity job market is very hot and there's a lot of shortages, it is not the same as it was in 2019 or even 2020. The market will bounce back, but it will take some time. In the meantime, what you can do is you can optimize and customize your CV for every job. And you can't do anything about the thousands of CVs flooding the market. But what you can do is you use AI to your advantage and make it customize your CV for every job. There is a great prompt from a LinkedIn person. I know. I'll put that article, my article there in the comment section. You can check it out. And that has the chat GPT prompt. I would highly recommend using that chat GPT prompt when you're applying for your jobs. It will optimize your CV, optimize your resume for a particular job. It is an absolutely excellent prompt, and you can really use it to make sure that your LinkedIn profile has those keywords. So that was number one. Number two is networking like crazy. And I want you to increase your network on LinkedIn. Because of the last couple of years, people's networks have not increased because of the pandemic and everything. But now I really need you to improve your network. But what does that mean? A lot of people think that networking means sending hundreds of LinkedIn connections every day. No, I want you to strategically search for senior cybersecurity level people, senior cybersecurity level executives in your industry, and reach out to them. Instead of just clicking connect, write a personal message. It takes like 5 seconds. Tell them who you are and why you want to connect. The more personalized your message, the more likely it is the person will accept it. Okay. That is increasing your LinkedIn network. Try to reach out to at least 10 people per day. Now, the third is drawing traffic to your profile. Now, job searching on LinkedIn is not just you put the open to work icon on your LinkedIn profile and then you post about it, right? There are many other ways to draw traffic to your profile. You can create LinkedIn posts about your cybersecurity expertise. You can host a LinkedIn live event like a LinkedIn webinar and make people see it. So people will actually see you talking about your expertise. You can create a LinkedIn newsletter. You can contribute to LinkedIn collaborative articles and become a top voice. I have a complete book on that, right? Make as much noise about this as possible on your network, and you will see people getting interested. And I've written many times about LinkedIn, how to create a LinkedIn newsletter. You can check those out. Number four is looking at freelancing. So there are always options apart from full-time work. Look, if you're not able to find a job, no need to just sit idle. You can look at platforms like Fiverr, Upwork to find free time freelancing work, right? You can also reach out to businesses on LinkedIn and offer your services to them. You can be strategic about it. Don't target big companies that already have cybersecurity people. Target small to medium-sized businesses that cannot afford full-time cybersecurity teams. These companies will be more receptive and you will have a higher chance of getting a response, right? I've written many times about this. You can check that out also. And lastly, the thing I want to really stress is please don't give up. It is no secret that the job market is frustrating right now. So focus on what you can control, like the things I've talked about, and ignore what you cannot. You cannot control the number of interview rounds, the number of rejections you're getting, how bad the economy is. Those things are out of your control. So there's no point in getting frustrated about it. So be consistent and apply the tips in this article. And I guarantee this tough time will pass also. So I hope this like motivated you and gave you a little bit more advice on what you can do. Please do like and subscribe to this channel. If you found this video useful, do share it. If you have any comments, let me know. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.